Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look and discussing when you should consider trading a unit in at the Baba shop. So essentially, you have the ability to trade units in for coins or Baba points, I should say. I want to first highlight that pretty much anything below an SSR at this point, so when you summon and you pull a unit that doesn't have an SSR rarity, is essentially a unit you can Baba. So SRs, Rs, commons, etc. You can Baba shop those units immediately. Okay, now let's talk about when you should Baba shop a unit. So Baba trading in a unit gives you quite a few points, especially if it's a summonable general banner unit. You can get a fair chunk of rewards by trading them in. But the question is should you? What do you benefit or gain by trading them in, and when should you do so? The big thing about trading in a unit is, I say, the number one rule: you should have that unit, if not rainbowed because of hidden potential orbs, you should have all 4 piles of their hidden potential system open. That's the number one priority. So you should at least have all the units, all 4 piles open, and be ready basically to rainbow them at a certain point. This is important because essentially coins, the only pity system we have, require you to have a unit rainbowed, literally rainbowed, before you can trade in dupes of that unit. So it's very important that you consider doing so. Secondly as well, it's important to note that you can't trade in units you get from ticket summons or free summons for coins. So those units, if you already have them rainbowed, are probably better off used for Baba points. Now, the other thing I want you to consider is also raising the super attack levels of units. So let's say, for example, you've opened up all the piles of a unit like Ribrianne. It can be quite difficult to farm these super attacks for some units, be them Ribriannes, be them full power Bojacks, be them ultra limit mega break SS4 Goku. And so what you need to do is consider that potentially if you already have the unit at 4 copies, it might be worth your time to potentially raise their super attack level with your additional copies as well. This in turn will essentially allow you as a player to reduce the amount of Kais that you spend, which is something that's quite important. I would then also consider potentially whether you can use the unit as a pseudo Kai for another character, so a 50% chance for another character, because 10,000 bubble points is great, but you can only buy a set amount of things with it. Some support items, maybe awakening medals. There's the very odd chance for some reverse awakening medals, but you'll gather a lot of bubble points over time. So for me, it's just important to make sure essentially that you're covering all your bases. That's it. That should cover pretty much every situation in which you'd want to trade in a unit for bubble points. Hopefully it gives you some clarity, especially as a new player. Can be a bit confusing on what to do. So yeah, that's basically it from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.